Logitech Brio 4K. The Logitech Brio 4K packs a punch with video that is so sharp, you might finally notice that plant behind you is, in fact, dying and not just out of focus. Its adjustable field of view and slick auto light correction mean you will look flawless, unless you actually aren't, in which case it exposes everything in Ultra HD glory. Sure, it's pricey, but for streaming, it's your reliable ride or die unless your wallet dies first. 8 out of 10. Razer Kiyo Pro Ultra 4K. The Razer Kiyo Pro Ultra is basically a webcam with an identity crisis. It wants to be a DSLR, and honestly, it almost pulls it off with buttery-smooth 4K and dreamy background blur that makes your room look like a movie set. The catch is Razer's Synapse software, which is so bad you might start streaming just to rant about it, though the camera works great without the app drama. If you want to pay top dollar and look Hollywood fresh, even if your gameplay doesn't, this is your cam. 9 out of 10. Razer Kiyo Pro. The Razer Kiyo Pro is what happens when a webcam hits the gym. Great low-light performance and super crisp video, perfect for streaming from your dungeon or if your fancy ring light takes a break. It skips the 4K flex and settles for 1080p 60 frames per second. But unless you're streaming to a movie theater, that's all you need anyway. Impressive all-round performance, not cheap, but solid for pro streamers with some cash to burn. 7 out of 10. Insta360 Link 2. This little gimbal-style beast follows your every move like a golden retriever with a caffeine habit. Expect crisp 4K picture, but sometimes too much picture noise if you crank up the resolution. AI, auto-tracking, and gesture controls make you feel like a YouTube magician, though the image can be softer than grandma's pillow in bad lighting. It's smart, stylish, and even comes cheaper now, but honestly, competing models offer sharper results for true streaming snobs. 7 out of 10. Elgato Facecam Pro. This webcam captures you in 4K at 60 frames per second, so even your clapping and flailing look buttery smooth. Fast autofocus and sharp color, with no built-in microphone to rescue your podcast. It loves good lighting almost as much as it loves draining your wallet, but content creators will adore its tweakable settings and face-tracking magic. Just steer clear of streaming in a candlelit cave or you risk looking like a pixelated ghost. Great image, but pricey and demanding. 8 out of 10. eMeet Nova 4K. You get surprisingly sharp detail and 2 microphones that mercilessly squash fan noise. This budget hero punches way above its price and is as easy to set up as blinking. Even in low light, your face pops without looking radioactive, but sometimes autofocus goes on a stroll and might lag just for a moment. It is not about bells and whistles, just decent streaming on a tight budget with quality that trumps most built-in webcams. 6 out of 10. Anker PowerConf C920 2K. With a crisp 2K image that makes you look sharper than your boss's suit, the PowerConf C920 fires up faster than you can say stream time, and it even handles low light like a pro in a moody podcast bunker. Autofocus mostly keeps you in the spotlight unless you pull a ninja move, but beware. Its noise-canceling microphones might leave your voice sounding a little too robot chic for serious banter. Still, for the price, it's a steal. Until you want perfection, then look elsewhere. 7 out of 10. Nexigo N930A. Plug and play. So easy your grandma could start gaming. The Nexigo N930AF pulls off 1080p video that's sharp enough to expose last night's pizza stains and delivers autofocus smoother than your favorite pickup line. Its skinny field of view means you better sit center stage. And though the microphone claims noise canceling, your epic jokes might lose some punch in the audio department. Your streaming fans will want more oomph. Overall, it feels more solid starter pack than Stream Team Captain. 6 out of 10. OSBot Tiny SE. The OSBot Tiny SE packs AI-powered gimbal tracking that follows you like a caffeinated cameraman, flaunting buttery smooth 1080p that makes budget webcams sob quietly in the corner. Lighting struggles are nearly non-existent, and the selfie game is strong with gesture controls, but its software sometimes zones out and just wants a nap instead of tracking you. For anyone wanting to look pro without raiding their savings, this one is absurdly good. 9 out of 10. Nexigo N60. If you love pixel parties and grainy late-night darkness, the Nexigo N60 brings budget vibes that are just barely better than your laptop's built-in spy cam. The colors pop. The field of view is wide enough to make your plushies look like they're floating in limbo, but detail turns to mush the moment you move your face, so streamers beware. For video calls it's passable, but content creators should run before the blur monster shows up. Wallet-friendly, but that's about it. 3 out of 10. OSBot Meet SE. The OSBot Meet SE struts in with AI auto-framing and gesture controls, snapping focus so fast you'll feel like a TikTok celebrity with a robot director. Video looks sharp, colors are lively even during your midnight streaming sessions, and the low-light performance punch is way above its price. Plus, it handles awkward movements like a champ. You'll wish the warranty lasted longer, but for this price, it's basically streaming gold with bonus sci-fi flair. 8 out of 10. Polystudio R30. The Polystudio R30 is comically massive for a webcam, but this chunk delivers razor-sharp 4K video and smart tracking that follows you around like a loyal puppy. The wide-angle lens will fit half your apartment in one shot, and the audio makes you sound disturbingly professional, though mounting it might knock your monitor over if you sneeze too hard. Room-filling sound and pin-sharp video for serious setups. Almost perfect if you can handle the hardware bulk. 9 out of 10. Lenovo Essential Full HD Webcam. If you want a budget cam for streaming that won't make you look like you live in a blurry fish tank, the Lenovo Essential actually punches higher than its price tag. Setup is so easy it practically installs itself, and video looks crisp with colors that won't scare your audience. Just avoid really dim caves unless you want grainy pixelation as your streaming sidekick. But while it's decent for calls, it's not here to win the Streamer Olympics. So grab it for starters, but know you'll outgrow it fast. 6 out of 10. Streamplify Cam. Streamplify serves up 60 frames per second at full HD, so smooth your reactions will look buttered. But this cam's got a privacy slider, dual microphones, and a robust build that screams, "I might survive a rage quit." The auto light feature helps you avoid looking like a ghost, and plug and play means no wrestling with software just to go live. But in bad lighting, you may feel pale and the colors won't pop like fireworks. For its price, it's shockingly good for beginner streamers, though pros may want more flair. 8 out of 10. Logitech Brio 101. The Brio 101 looks sleek on any monitor, and that full HD feed makes your stream vivid enough to see if your cat's plotting against you. Plus, auto light and clear mic means streaming in utter chaos still looks good. Plug it in and get instant pro vibes with privacy shutter magic for peace of mind. But don't expect cinematic color or studio audio at this spend. Just a reliable everyday superstar for most users. It nails most needs for budget pros and aspiring content creators, though high-flying Twitch legends might be left wanting more. 9 out of 10. OB-Spot Tiny 2 Lite. Tiny but mighty, this webcam shows off sharp 4080 by 2160 pixel video, zippy AI auto tracking, and enough face framing drama to make your cat jealous. Low light performance is meh. And if you try to wrestle the settings software, you'll feel like you're in a tech escape room. But at this price, the video quality steals the spotlight anyway. You get bonus points for motion controls, but you might want to bring your own microphone unless you like sounding underwater. 8 out of 10. OBS Meet 2. This pint-sized prodigy promises 4,000 pixel clarity and surprisingly quick autofocus. Plus, it packs a magnetic stand so you can stick it in weird places. Hello, fridge streaming. You'll look crystal clear, but don't expect audio magic. The mic is just okay. And AI tracking plays it safe since the camera doesn't actually move, so don't try out your interpretive dance routine here. Seriously smart for under $150, as long as you aren't allergic to a bit of software tinkering. 7 out of 10. Logitech C920E, the grandparent of webcams. The C920E still slaps with crisp, full high-definition video and autofocus that can track your every awkward chair swivel. Cheap enough for budget stream kings, but you'll need the sun or studio lighting to dodge grainy drama. And the built-in mic is like talking to a potato. So grab a proper microphone unless you want every word to sound chewy. Reliable, classic, but a little soft around the digital edges, like comfort food for streamers on a diet. 6 out of 10. OS-Bot Tiny 2. This little webcam packs a 4K punch with AI tracking that practically follows your every move like an over-caffeinated sidekick, and its gimbal means you can pan, tilt, and flex in ways your built-in cam could only dream about. The image is crisp enough to see your pores. The autofocus is quick, and the smart controls turn you into a streaming wizard, but at this price, you might end up needing to stream just to pay for it. With video quality this sharp and features this wild, if your audience ever complains, tell them to upgrade their eyes. 9 out of 10. Elgato Facecam MK2. If you want super smooth streaming, this camera delivers sharp 1080p 60 frames per second footage with natural colors and less grain. Just remember there's no built-in mic, so you'll need to bring your own voice. No karaoke in the box. Easy adjustments and a handy privacy shutter make setup simple, but the software can get moody, like a cat that refuses to cooperate until you use its favorite treats. For streamers wanting reliability and good looks, it's solid for the price, but if you crave all-in-one magic, look elsewhere. 7 out of 10. Dell Pro Webcam. Dell's Pro Webcam shoots in crisp 2K and holds up in low light, so you can broadcast epic late-night takes that actually look epic. But watch out for its habit of making bright backgrounds look like you're streaming from inside a fluorescent light bulb. The build is classy with a magnetic lens cap and a plug-and-play setup so simple, even your grandma could accidentally become a streamer. But the built-in microphone is just okay. And the AI auto-tracking sometimes gets the zoomies and won't sit still. Good for quality on a budget. Just keep your lighting in check. 6 out of 10. Logitech Brio 500. If you want to look less like a potato and more like a real human, The Brio 500 boosts you from grainy blob to meeting superstar with sharp 1080p clarity and a privacy cover for when you need to hide from your boss. The build is solid, and you can flip the camera down to show off your doodles, although that stiff hinge makes you feel like you're wrestling an action figure. The colors are decent with HDR, but honestly, the sharpness is just okay, so don't expect miracles if your room looks like a cave. 6 out of 10. Logitech StreamCam. The StreamCam brings you buttery-smooth video at 60 frames per second. With color so vibrant, you might finally convince viewers you don't live in a pale gray world. You get snappy autofocus and AI face tracking, but good luck using it in low light, unless you like the look of speckled static overlaying your face like snowy television. Rotates for portrait mode. But the price hurts more than the quality ever could, so check your bank account before clicking purchase. 8 out of 10. Insta360 Link. Calling this the Rolls-Royce of webcams isn't just marketing nonsense. The Insta360 Link has AI tracking that'll follow your face like a needy puppy, shoots in glorious 4K, and drops into privacy mode automatically when you wander off for snacks. Gesture controls are so clever it feels like you're doing magic tricks, and video quality is stunning even if your lighting is tragic. Just know the price tag might make your wallet cry. I personally love it. 9 out of 10. Logitech C920X. If you want your stream to look like you own a lighting studio but spend like you lost your wallet, C920X is your secret weapon. Sharp 1080p video, vivid colors, and autofocus that's quicker than your cat at dinner time. But don't get too close, because the built-in mic sounds like it's being beamed in from a submarine, and low-light situations can get a little grainy unless you bring your own sun. For streamers starting out or anyone who just wants to look legit on Zoom, the sturdy design and Carl Zeiss lens totally shine. Just pair it with a real mic and some lights if you care about sounding human. 7 out of 10. Elgato G910. This little fellow rocks a crispy 2K resolution, a built-in ring light with 3 brightness modes, and a privacy slider that'll save your dignity if you're tempted to stream in pajamas. Plug it in, pick your favorite glow, white or warm light, and the image pops even when your room looks like the Batcave. Though don't expect software wizardry like Zoom, because this webcam keeps things simple. Great bang for your buck and perfect for video calls or casual chatting, but hardcore streamers might pine for more control. Still, peace of mind and flattering light makes up for most downsides. 7 out of 10. HP 960 4K. Fancy a webcam that's almost as sharp as your wit? The HP 960 serves up slick 4K video and a surprisingly solid microphone, all wrapped in a sleek, modern metal tube, begging for a spot on your desk. It'll nail your face in Ultra HD and handle streaming like a champ, but its wallet-punishing price and clunky, confusing software are like having a Ferrari you can only drive on Tuesdays. Streamers and pros with deep pockets will love the premium vibes if they don't mind fiddling with apps and adapters. This almost perfect camera could rule the game if HP sorted out the software. 8 out of 10. Logitech C920S. This little legend is older than some streamers' channels, but it still punches above its price, showing up with crisp 1080p visuals that will make your face look more HD than real life. Privacy shutter included, so you can actually hide from your chat when they start asking about your setup, plus auto light correction keeps you looking like you've paid your electric bill. It is not exactly groundbreaking in 2025, but for around $70, it is the workhorse webcam you can rely on, even if it feels like it survived 3 generations of memes. 7 out of 10.